Section 15 of Selected Letters of Beethoven. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Victor Guerreiro. Selected Letters number 306 by Ludwig van Beethoven, as compiled and with footnotes by Dr. Ludwig and translated by Lady Grace Wallace. Letter number 306 to Herren, Peters and Company, Music Publishers, Leipzig, Vienna, June 5th, 1822. Gentlemen, you did me the honor to address a letter to me at a time when I was much occupied, and I have also been extremely unwell for the last 5 months. I now only reply to the principal points. Although I met Steiner by chance a few days ago, and asked him jestingly what he had brought me from Leipzig, he did not make the smallest allusion to your commission or to yourself. He urged me, however, in the very strongest manner, to pledge myself to give him the exclusive right of publishing all my works, both present and future, and indeed to sign a contract to that effect, which I declined. This trait sufficiently proves to you why I often give the preference to other publishers, both home and foreign. I love uprightness and integrity, and am of opinion that no one should drive a hard bargain with artists, for, alas, however brilliant the exterior fame may appear, an artist does not enjoy the privilege of being the daily guest of Jupiter on Olympus. Unhappily, commonplace humanity only too often unpleasantly drags him down from this pure ethereal height. The greatest work I have hitherto written is a grand mass with choruses, and 4 obligati voice parts, and full orchestra. Several persons have applied to me for this work, and I have been offered 100 louis d'or art cash for it, but I demand at least 1,000 florins cm, for which sum I will also furnish a pianoforte arrangement. Variations on a waltz for the piano, they are numerous, 30 ducats in gold, N.B. Vienna ducats. With regard to songs, I have several rather important descriptive ones, as, for example, a comic aria with full orchestra on Goethe's text, Mit Mäden sich vertragen, and another aria in the same style, 16 ducats each, furnishing also a pianoforte arrangement if required. Also several descriptive songs with pianoforte accompaniment, 12 ducats each. Among these is a little Italian cantata with recitative. There is also a song with recitative among the German ones. A song with pianoforte accompaniment, 8 ducats. An elegy, 4 voices, with the accompaniment of 2 violins, viola and violoncello, 24 ducats. A Derweis chorus with full orchestra, 20 ducats. Also the following instrumental music: a grand march for full orchestra with pianoforte accompaniment, 12 ducats, written for the tragedy of Tarpeia. Romance for the violin, a solo with full orchestra, 15 ducats. Grand tercet for 2 oboes and 1 English horn, which might be arranged for other instruments, 30 ducats. 4 military marches with Turkish music. When applied for, I will name the sum. Bagatelle or minor pianoforte solos, the price to be fixed when required. The above works are all completed. Solo pianoforte sonata, 40 ducats, which could soon be delivered. Quartet for 2 violins, tenor and violoncello, 50 ducats. This will also soon be ready. I am by no means so anxious about these, however, as about a full and complete edition of my works, being desirous to edit them during my lifetime. I have indeed received many proposals on this subject, but accompanied by stipulations to which I could scarcely agree, and which I neither could nor would fulfill. I am willing to undertake in the course of 2 years, or possibly a year, or a year and a half, with proper assistance, to edit and superintend a complete edition of my works, and to furnish a new composition in each style, namely a new work in the style of variations, one in the sonata style, and so on in every separate class of work that I have ever composed, and for the whole combined I ask 10,000 florins cm. I am no man of business, and only wish I were. As it is, I am guided by the offers made to me by different competitors for my works, and such a competition is rather strong just now. I request you to say nothing on the subject, because, as you may perceive from the proceedings of these gentlemen, I am exposed to a great deal of annoyance. When once my works appear published by you, I shall no longer be plagued. I shall be very glad if a connection be established between us, having heard you so well spoken of. You will then also find that I infinitely prefer dealing with one person of your description than with a variety of people of the ordinary stamp. Pray, let me have an immediate answer, as I am now on the verge of deciding on the publication of various works. If you consider it worthwhile, be so good as to send me a duplicate of the list with which you furnished Herr Steiner. In the expectation of a speedy reply, I remain with esteem your obedient Ludwig van Beethoven. End of letter number 306. End of section 15 of Selected Letters of Beethoven, as compiled and with footnotes by Dr. Ludwig Null and translated by Lady Grace Wallace. Recording by Victor Guerreiro.